Welcome to the GCSE English Language Guide to How to Use Language to Advise and Instruct for Question 5, Paper 2. Writing to advise and instruct will mean that your language use sounds clear and calm. So, when writing to advise and instruct, use reassuring and easily understandable language to guide your reader. You want your reader to follow your suggestions and instructions, so your tone will be calm and less emotional than writing that argues or persuades. Advice and instruction should be clear and direct. For example, you might use a clear and coherent structure that makes the advice and instructions easy to follow. Language that matches the audience's subject knowledge. Imperatives to convey instructions, for example, go here, pay attention to this, sign up now. You can also use adverbs with the imperatives to tell the reader how to do something. For example, carefully remove the packaging. You can also use some of the deforest language features when writing to advise and instruct. For example, you can use second-person pronouns, e.g. you or your, to directly address the reader and make the information feel personal. You can use rhetorical questions to engage your reader or structure your sections. You can also use alliteration and lists of three to make your points more memorable. Here's an example of writing to advise and instruct. You can see here we have an example of a rhetorical question. And we've got examples of pronouns, directly addressing. If we look here, we have an imperative. You should look at the pensions company reputation. Again, more direct address, but also expressed in a very calm, reassuring way. Here's another example of writing to advise and instruct. You see here, imperatives used for clear instructions. Here the writer has used verbs, the verb identify at the beginning of the sentence. Again, like the last example, we see the pronouns used for direct address to make the instructions feel personal. Here we have questions used to address the reader, make them consider the things to do when following the instructions. Clear, specific details are used to give clear advice and information. And here, structurally, we have bullet points and letters used to clearly present the instructions and the order they should be followed in. And you can see elsewhere that the paragraphs are very, very brief, 1 or 2 lines long, and we also have here a clear subheading to help guide the reader through the instructions.